Hello. Let's go ahead and create a new guide within our interface. We can call this guide example guide and go ahead and hit save there. And now our guide is saved. We have example guide created. Um, Within your guide, you have your text editor. This is my text editor. If you want to create a new section within your text editor, you would hit this section button and type new section or type whatever you would like to put in the section. Within the section, you can have as much text or as many other elements as you would like within your section. So feel free to be as creative and nuanced and complicated as you want within this section. Now, the sections can close and open up if you want to clean up your text editing interface to add a new text block below the section. You just hit this plus symbol and then text or list or whatever you want to create. You can hit your save button, and when you start your session, you'll see your text up. The reason it didn't just show up was because I had to save a guide that hasn't finished. So let me go ahead and save this. Finish session. Go back to products. Example guide. Start session. And here we are. This is my text editor and within the section. So it's a very basic usage of Suade's interface. Another block that you can create is a dynamic element. So say you want to ask a question, how are you today, to a prospect, and you want a dynamic response to that. Say they say great or fine. Then you could have, okay, well, that's great to hear. And then in the fine, you could have, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe. And then if you want to create another dynamic element under this, you hit the dash and then you hit the space button. And that'll create another dynamic element underneath this. And you can have as many dynamic elements as you would like. So great, fine, and who is this? The person is just not really wanting to hear it today. My name is blank with blank. Then you hit that save script button, start session. And we have your section up here. And then you have your 3 dynamic elements. How are you today? Great. Fine. My name is blank with blank. So that is how you do dynamic elements within Suade. Now we have all these buttons over here, left lock, right lock, and bottom lock. What are these? So if you hit view within the left lock, it will change the interface to an actual lock format. And you can have 4 different configuration options within your locks. There's text, there's cue cards, there's speech to text, and there's inject. Most people just use text and inject. We are actually revamping the cue card functionality. So this cue card functionality is deprecated. I apologize that it still shows up there, but just know that this cue card functionality is deprecated. So this is a text card or lock that will always be here. Save script, start session, and let's see what that looks like. So now we have your main lock, which is this main section here. And on the left lock, we just have the text. This is a text lock that will always be here. So if you wanted some sort of information that's always going to be displayed as your sales reps traverse the script, then you want to create a text lock. All right. So within left lock, let's change the interface to inject. You could add different cards within your inject. Opener. Hello, this is my opener. Add mid-game. This is my mid-game. You can save the script. Let's go ahead and start the session. And now we have your main lock right here. And if you click opener, you say, this is my opener. You see, this is my opener. If you click mid-game, you see, this is my mid-game. Then if you click the block, if you click the card again, it will go back to that main lock. So this gives you a lot of versatility to create some pretty dynamic interfaces for your sales scripts, for your sales reps. So you have that type of functionality for both the right lock and the bottom lock. They can both be inject or text and inject or text. If you do want speech to text, you can change the left lock or right lock or bottom lock to speech to text. And this just gives you a real-time transcription of what's happening on the call. Not the most popular feature, but a feature that is available to you nonetheless. Let's see, what else? We have notifications and we have stats. If I turn on all these stats right here, then in the call, let's go ahead and save the script, start the session. You'll see all these stats are actually displayed within the real-time interface. So you have the disposition of the call. Is it ringing? Is it voicemail? Is it gatekeeper? You have your sentiment. Is the prospect negative mood, positive mood? You have your monologue, which means as your sales rep is talking, this will increase, and you have your time talking. So what is the percentage of time that I've been talking or the sales rep has been talking versus the prospect? Then another neat thing you can do is add notifications. So if you want to activate a notification when your sales rep talks for more than 30 seconds, say, you can save this script. And then when your sales reps start the session and they talk, and it's more than 30 seconds, then a notification will appear and it will say, hey, sales etiquette alert. You're talking for a little bit too long. Make sure you keep good sales etiquette. So that is the gist of the functionality within editing Suade guides. I hope that helps. And let me know if there's any other questions or anything you want me to clarify. Thank you so much.